So I've done these before, but I don't feel like I've learned them well enough where I can do them consistently and on whatever obstacle that I want and just go out and be reckless with them the same way I can with 50-50s. Today I got my trusty dusty box and I'm gonna learn how to Noseslide. So it's pretty cold out right now, so I'm gonna warm up with the usual suspects. Alright, so now time to warm up with some slappy Noseslides. So the way I like to approach this is I like to come pretty parallel. I just pretend the ledge is the like button and I just smash right into it. And the important part is, one, getting all my weight onto the nose, and the second part is not to actually overturn and go this way, because then the front wheel will just get stuck. But if I just like aim for 45 degrees and just smash right in, then the board will naturally just kind of adjust. Alright, so the box can handle all my smash power. So it's a lot easier on a curb because the curb's not going to run away from you. But what I did here is just lean it up against this curb. It's sticking a little bit. I'm going to need some of that Heisenberg Baby Blue Special. This is what messes me up when the wheels hit the side here. So I'm going to prioritize the side here. Alright, so for when it comes to aiming, if your board is, say, like right there, you don't want to aim right here, because if you turn that hard with that much momentum, you're just going to overturn and that front wheel is going to catch. So if you're here, you actually kind of want to aim a little bit ahead of you. So aim like right there. So the next step is to pop into it. So I think the same principles apply. Try to hit 45 degrees and try to aim a little bit ahead. The only difference is that I have to pop into it now. And a little bit more baby blue. It's not going to hurt anybody. Knock on wood. Alright, that is for another day. Yes! Alright, so that was actually easier than slappy Noseslides for some reason. If I popped into it correctly, the rest just followed. It was really easy. Because I was fearing olling too far in, I kept a good amount of distance, because if you think about it, say your board's like this and you're turning, all right, and say it's like pivoting around the back truck, you have to be this much away from the ledge. If you're coming up like this and you ollie and you turn, look where your nose is going to end up. And the entry is really important. This is why I set it up like this. It really helps if you have some sort of line. So what I did was I made sure I ollied like kind of before it, and what I'm aiming for, what I'm keeping my eyes on is this section, like right here. Ollie and then go forward into the ledge, as opposed to ollieing and slapping it on the ledge like this. That didn't work out. Every time I felt like I did that, again, my front wheel would just catch because I would just overturn. And then to get off, I didn't really do anything special. I didn't pop off or anything like that. That's probably for another video. The back foot, I just pivoted it. I just like scooped it down like that, scooping the back leg down, and it took me off the ledge. It peeled me off the ledge. That's what it feels like. I'm not popping off, I'm just kind of peeling off the ledge. So I think I landed enough here to say that I've kind of got it down on this ledge right here, but I want to see if I can do it on something higher. Then I can say I really learned it. It's a little bit wobbly, but what's the worst that could happen? Knock on wood. Oh, yes! It really helps to have like stickers, like a visual landmark to aim. I popped like somewhere around here and aimed for these stickers here. I didn't talk about foot setup, but the first time I did it on the lower ledge, I put my foot right on the bolts and the back foot a little bit in the corner just to help get that little scoop. Basically all I have to do is just pop right there and I get the scoop naturally. For this ledge, I felt like I put my foot like maybe over 2 bolts. For my shoulders, I don't feel like I opened it that much, because if I open it too much, I feel like I would get onto it and that front wheel would stick, like I would just over rotate. So to me, it feels like I'm just twisting my lower body, but my shoulder is like parallel with the ledge. That's what it feels like. I don't know what it looks like. All right, if I can do this, then I'll be able to comfortably say I can Noseslide. you can actually see the distance that I ollied out. So every time I aimed for that sticker, I would stick. But when I aim forward and try to go for that sticker, it worked out. All right, so I think I'm gonna end it here while I'm ahead. Wait, I have one more idea. If I can nose slide up this, then I can say I really learned how to nose slide. Alright, so some final tip. It's actually easier to go faster even though it's scarier, because again, when you're trying to aim forward, it helps to have that momentum going forward to actually lock in. Another thing too is just to practice without the board. Practice like with your legs. So it looks like this. Again, aim forward, and it's kind of like a leprechaun thing, like a little leprechaun jump. It really helps to put all your weight onto the nose, because if it's a little bit floppy, you can see the wheels will touch the ledge. But if it's far up enough, then it's grinding against the base plate right there, and there's actually a little bit of gap between the ledge and the wheel. You can see they're actually still spinning. You never really want to use your gear as an excuse for not being able to do a trick, but with these trucks, these are mini logo trucks, and the base plate sticks out a little bit, so you can see how much, like how grinded down that is. And by the way, Gwendolyn is now PG-13. That's all scratched up. Now I just gotta take care of that. But with Thunder trucks, the base plate is pretty short, and every time I nose slide, it will just rub against the wheels. I never could learn nose slides with Thunder trucks. And some people say you should have learned how to slappy nose slide first, but I think it's actually really helpful because you learn 2/3 of the trick already. You learn the sliding part, so you get used to that sensation, and you learn how to come off. So by the time that you ollie into it, which is actually the scary part, it's not a surprise once you get into it. So final tip, and it seems counterintuitive, but it's actually easier on a higher ledge, because a low ledge like this, like look, by the time I pop my tail, look how high my nose already is. Like the wheel's already over the ledge. So it's really likely that I overshoot it and go over the ledge, which is like the scariest thing ever. So if it's like a little bit more than a foot high, now you can see by the time the tail pops and I catch a little bit of air, it's just the right height for my nose to land on. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you smash that like button. If you already know how to nose slide, give me some tips in the comments down below. Let me know in the comments down below if you consider this a new learn, if I learned it properly. If you want to learn more tricks with me, make sure you give that subscribe button a nice Kia. Oh, I am out of breath. All right, I'm gonna go eat. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.